Been in those 7 championship rounds against Holyfield before losing. Michael Moore, more experienced, but Morris says he's been sleeping, and drinking his opponent, so he's focused on Bert Cooper. So here we go. Scheduled for 12. Do you think we'll go anywhere near that? Cooper hoping to prove that it was not a fluke against Evander Holyfield. The left hand. Cooper has Moore up against the ropes. The body shot, the right hand. Moore blocking one right, then he takes it. And he's hurt. And Michael Moore is out on his face. Michael Moore.
That fight is over if Joe O'Neill doesn't give him a count right here. But Michael Moore looks like he's out cold on his feet.
Now Joe O'Neill sends Cooper over to continue the count.
That's right. By virtue of Cooper not going to the neutral corner, the count was stopped and gave Moore a few extra seconds.
A long
straight right hand.
Michael Moore. Bert Cooper goes after him. Moore went down at the hands of Bigfoot Martin before he got up to win that fight. But in the surprise here, Cooper got him down in the first round.
But he just hurt Cooper with a short little left hand himself.
Crowd on its feet. What a first round. Now they're standing head to head. Moore digging in a body shot. Cooper responds with a couple of his own. Cooper goes down. Out.
He is stretched out. His mouthpiece came flying out. Got caught with a right hook. This is Michael Moore's trademark, fighting back, but Bert Cooper is asking
his mouthpiece.
That's right, he's asking Joe O'Neill for his mouthpiece, and he doesn't put it back in.
Both men down in the first round. And Cooper absorbing more punishment. And more. All over him again. Oh, and Cooper. How was he able to stand?
Just some vicious body shots by Michael Moore landed, and great hooks to the head.
Cooper's about to go again. And still 27 seconds remain. And Cooper trying to fight back. Cooper without the mouthpiece. Trying to survive the round. And now a timeout is called, waiting for a lull in the action for the mouthpiece.
I'm surprised Joe O'Neill took that long to put the mouthpiece back in, because when it was out, he was right near the corner. Should have administered the mouthpiece back 30 seconds ago.
So Cooper gets a breather. What an eventful first round this has been, with both men knocked down and both nearly out. Final seconds of the round, and Cooper has Moore hurt again. And that's it for the round. And the crowd on his feet.
That could have been dangerous. If they could have clearly disqualified him, and that would have really been dangerous.
That disqualification came against a fighter named Joseph Walker in 1987. Yes, it has happened before. Also against Donald Curry and Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, this is a guy that's all wound up and with evil intention, as Tyson used to say. And when he punches to the very end. He's a determined fighter, a rough guy.
There's another right hand by Terry Norris.
Troy Waters, to his credit, comes back with a nice combination. He's demonstrating a pretty good chin and some, I'll tell you what, some real determination.
Norris goes down! Unbelievable! What a turn of events!
He's in trouble. He's in big trouble.
It came out of nowhere.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable. The right uppercut he told us about earlier, he hit him with it, and look at what we have in front of us.
He was just, I thought it was a low blow. He had landed, but he hit him with an uppercut, and the legs went out from Terry Norris. Would this be the upset of the year? No, it would be the upset of the decade.
Norris looking to shake it off and comes back. Now to the head of Troy Waters, but Waters refuses to go down.
Terry Norris' head is cleared up now, but I'll tell you what, Troy Waters, if he weathers the storm, he's got to have a certain amount of adrenaline behind him because of that knockdown.
And Terry is wearing out. He is wearing out. He's throwing everything he's got.
He hurt Terry again. He hit him with a left uppercut, and Terry fell right into him.
what a game, Troy Waters. Midway through the second.
He keeps hitting low, does Troy Waters. That's taking a lot out of him also. In all the action, they haven't said anything about a low blow, but he's getting hit a lot as Terry Norris.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Terry really wants to get this guy out of here. More than anything else, he's probably got him embarrassed as well in his hometown. And I'll tell you what, this is one-game kid.
Well, he's on the way now, but he has given Terry a big scare.
Less than a minute remaining in round 2. What an incredible turnaround. Look at this exchange.
I'll tell you, you have to admire this Troy Waters. He has withstood an unbelievable onslaught, and here he is punching.
And taking punches. Wow, what he's taking, Bobby, should have knocked anybody out.
But back comes Waters. This crowd in a frenzy, most of them standing. And most of them in disbelief. Norris must be thinking, what do I have to do to get rid of this guy?
But I'll tell you, not only that, the kid is coming back with good, solid punches.
Oh,
What a right hand! What a right by Waters!
what a right hand by Waters. Just when the referee is leaning in, looking like he favors a stoppage. Oh,
One of the rounds of the year.
It's pretty early for a fighter to be asking what round it is, Gil, so I don't know how much longer he's prepared to go at this pace. But on the other hand, they're telling Holyfield in his corner to play a little bit more defense. But he ain't
Holyfield
listening.
lands a left hook, and Cooper wobbles again. Cooper grins as if to say you didn't hurt me. That usually means you did.
And that's exactly what he did with Ray Mercer. He'd take those bombs right on the button, and then he'd grin at Mercer. I think Cooper's soft spot is to the body, and I really think that's where Georgie Benton told Holyfield to go to work, to the body.
Yeah, the instruction was quit tying him up. You waste a lot of energy that way. Bang to the body instead. Easier said than done when the man puts his head right on your chest all the time.
And again, even though Holyfield, in my opinion, is winning the fight, he's fighting Cooper's fight. And there's that sneaky right hand of Bert Cooper's.
And Holyfield wobbles in the corner. The champion in trouble. Cooper bangs away. Holyfield almost goes down. Mills Lane's going to call it a knockdown and give him the count. Evander Holyfield floored in the third round by Bert Cooper. And a long way to go. You've got high drama in Atlanta. Another right hand lands flush.
There's that sneaky right hand, Jim.
Holyfield in serious trouble.
And he's overworking that right hand.
A long way to go. Holyfield almost went down again.
Holyfield just really doesn't know where he is right now.
His head is starting to clear.
He's
Right
fighting on heart alone right now, Jim. Heart alone is keeping Evander Holyfield up. And Cooper may have punched himself out a little bit with that flurry.
Oh, what a right hand by Holyfield. And now it's Cooper who is standing stock still. Oh, what a sensational right cross Holyfield landed to start this rally. But Bert Cooper won't go down. You're looking at one of the
Evander
memorable
Holyfield
rounds.
better watch out and better remember defense. Believe me, right at this moment, anybody can get hit, can go.
Holyfield misses the right. Cooper lands. Here comes Evander, though. I just said one of the memorable rounds in recent heavyweight history. It isn't even over yet.
Evander is fighting strictly with heart at the moment, Jim. No brains, no smarts, just trying to outgut the other guy. There's that sneaky right hand again.
Bang, right on the Holyfield chin. Evander is wobbling as the round comes to a close.
George Filipendo has spent his whole career working with Nick Durant. They hired Tommy Brooks to work with him just for this fight. Now Brooks, it seems, is doing at least as much talking in the corner between rounds as is Duran. Sometimes they're both talking. Is that going to disorient the fighter?
Oh, no. I think it's the best thing he could get. You get this far away from home, add someone to the team. Add that little spice in there to get your fighter confident. He knows that this is a great trainer and a good corner man. He's going to follow directions.
Well, that's what Duran said. Two minds are better than one. I brought Tommy in to trade notes on Mayweather.
See Mayweather stand in the pocket just like the quarterback on the football team. You get in that pocket, nothing bad can happen to you. You just got to be brave to try it. Got this guy's outside of his left hand.
One of the best examples we've ever seen of this in-the-pocket concept. Oh, look at Floyd Mayweather painting Filipendo with power shots. And Mayweather promised a 6-round knockout.
Endo was hurt with 3 straight big hand punches.
Yeah, Endo's legs are getting a little wobbly as Floyd keeps pounding him with right hand. This is a stirring performance. Mayweather is unloading his offensive kitchen.
Time for the corner to come in now.
Endo not throwing back as Mayweather fires at will. Now the South African comes out of his doldrums.
He's taking pot shots. Mayweather standing in the pocket like a matador right there before the bull. Not moving, standing his ground.
You suspect that Filipendo has never seen anything like the speed and technical brilliance of Floyd Mayweather.
You believe he's coming back?
You suspect that Floyd Mayweather has never seen anything like the courage and determination of Filipendo.
Courage.
Brilliant determination. Look at Endo go.
I don't know how long he can sustain that. But it's brilliant stuff we're seeing here.
Brilliant stuff.
More action than in the 2 versions of the first fight.
4 versions of the first fight. More action than you ever dreamed you'd see in a Floyd Mayweather fight. What an unbelievable round.
One of the great rounds of the year.
In the 11th round, Giraffe threw 100 punches and landed 30. Tony was 36 out of 68. Harold, how do you have it through 11?
Okay, Jim. 105, 103, 6, 4, 1 even. Vasily Giraffe. Jim, I gotta tell you, if James Toney lost this fight, it was because of 6, 7, 8, and 9, where Giraffe was just too aggressive, took that big lead, and Toney just couldn't catch up. By the way, in that 11th round, when Toney went back, Steve Spogel pointed to the canvas. I think it was a slip. I mean, there's no question that this ring is wet, and Toney did slip back. But still in all, Giraffe won it.
Well, you heard what both trainers had to say. You know what's at stake. If you haven't paid much attention to the cruiserweight division before now, maybe you will in the future. This would be the reason. Right hand by Giraffe. Momentarily stunned Toney. Right hand by Toney catches Giraffe flush. Crowd on its feet. Well, some of them. Such a small room, you don't have to stand up. Look at this.
Oh, my God. He got it with the left hook. The right hand. Giraffe is hurt.
Badly hurt. Still going.
Giraffe is hurt.
Giraffe is hurt. Almost out on his feet. feet.
But he's still smothering James. He's still fighting James. He won't let James get in the punching rooms. Giraffe is going to left hook again. And there he's going again. Now James' experience is coming through now. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this.
Tony.
That's it. That's it.
Got him.
It's down.
He's almost got him.
Got him down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He better do Julio Cesar and run across the ring right away. Oh!
Asking his fighter not to get into a war. He wants him to pick Kelly off with his jab. Ping, ping.
That's not an easy thing to do. When you're fighting a boxer with a jab, you almost have to war. Get into a war. Kelly's got a good left jab, right jab.
He sure does. Nassim lands a couple power punches. Kevin Kelly lands a hard left hand. Kelly misses with the right and misses wildly with the right. But Nassim not in a position to counter either time. Hard left hand up top by Prince Nassim Hamed.
Okay, watch ahead. Let's go. Watch that elbow.
Seems that Kevin Kelly is getting the best of the counterpuncher. You would expect the opposite.
They trade in short bursts and flurries. Nassim landing more accurately in this round than has been the case before, but taking some leather in return. Down goes Kelly on two hard left hands.
6, 7, 8.
Now they're even. Both fighters down twice in the fight.
Ooh, a good
Blistering right hand by Hamed. Kelly a little slow to respond here.
You got to be careful mixing up with Kelly because he can fight.
And that's going to be ruled a knockdown as Nassim's glove grazed the canvas. So there's the count for that. Third knockdown of Hamed by Kelly, and the Nassim advocates in the crowd boo that. Hard left hand by Kelly, and a right hand shot. Leaping right hand by the Prince. Ooh. And a hard left. And Kelly's down for the third time.
Whoa!
6, 7, 8, 9.
He's got a half a minute, and he is definitely hurt.
He's
and the
for real.
fight is over.
He's for real. The Prince is for real.
Unbelievable punching power, George. Redounded to any disadvantage at this point, it's calmed down. Morales showed some swelling around the right eye during the last round. Neither man has been cut. Neither man has bled. No knockdowns as we go into the fifth. Lots of toe-to-toe action.
Barrera is plainly very conscious of the right hand of Morales. He has done a very good job of keeping himself from being hit too many clean right hands. Right there you saw him back off just a little bit, and Morales' shot fell short.
Barrera was adamant before the fight and saying, Morales can't hurt me with his left hand. All I have to worry about is that overhand right.
Morales, I believe, has blood coming from one of his nostrils.
Morales has been known to start slowly and then build tempo as the fight progresses. Can he do it against the body attack of Barrera? Now Morales begins to land the right hand with great regularity. And suddenly the drama changes again. Morales landing 5 or 6 big right hands in this sustained rally. And another.
Barrera appears to be wary, trying to weather this storm.
And suddenly at center ring, Morales takes over the fight with his right hand. And a right hand from Barrera. And now Morales is badly hurt. Morales trying to stay up. A minute to go in round 5. Blood pouring out of the right nostril of Morales. Eric Morales, in his entire professional and amateur career, has never tasted the canvas. He was close to it 15 seconds ago.
And he's a very, very tired champion at the moment. But he's still fighting Barrera off as Barrera tries to husband his strength for another assault.
Hey, where's that top 10 list on Boxing After Dark? We may have a new entry here. Go. This is some kind of action in round 5. Reminiscent of round 10 of Holyfield Bow 1. The first half of the round belonged to Morales. The last minute of the round belonged to Barrera.
Here we go. Both fighters need a big round. The 15th round of the World Heavyweight title is on the line right now. Very important for both men to win round 15. This is when you find out who has the heart and who is the champion right now. Norton continues to be the aggressor. Larry should not allow this. Norton continues to come on. They're both fighting for their lives. Good shots by Holmes scored. Getty just missing that one. Norton scores a looping right hand that time. Larry cannot let it continue like this or he's going to lose the fight. It's that close in my opinion. Larry has that alert look back like he's just waiting for about halfway through the round and then he's going to explode. Let Norton punch himself out in the early going. And that's what Getty is scoring a bit though. Uppercut bounces the head back to Larry Holmes. Larry misses. Both fighters very, very tired. First time that Holmes has gone this far. Larry has got to explode here if he's going to win this fight. He's got to just get a second win and explode. The way he's doing it now, Norton's taking command of the 15th round. At least halfway through now, round 15. If it continues like this, it's in the hands of the judges. It's too close for me to score. Unless Holmes explodes here. Taking it to Larry. Larry is fighting back really now. This is what he has to do. See if he's got enough left to take the champ out. Scores with the right hand. The champ comes back. Comes back and scores a real good shot to the head of Holmes. Another good shot. Takes the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Larry Holmes. Getty Norton doing what he has to do to win. Scoring again. It's a big round for Getty Norton, I'm afraid. In the waning moments now of the round, Larry is fighting desperately to stay in there, fighting with everything he has. Scores good with a shot to the head of Getty Norton, again to the head of Norton. This has been a great boxing show. Both fighters courageous as Holmes comes back, scores a good shot. He's got Norton in trouble. Yes. He's got to follow up. Uppercut scores. Running out of time, and that's it. It's all over. Well, Holmes put on a last-second flurry. It's going to be very, very close. Too close for me to call.
Fights, goes back to his farm, goes back to his golfing, but he has shown us that there is a warrior inside him as well.
No quitting, Corey Sanders. He still has that big left-hand chance to win the fight. Left hook by Klitschko lands. Sanders just walks away, gathers himself, tries to wait to throw one more big punch. First couple of rounds were scintillating. Action has slowed recently. They bump heads against the ropes as Klitschko lands another big right hand to the body. Corey Sanders is having to walk through a lot of stuff here to try to get close to throw something. And he misses wildly with another big left. And now these lefts are not straight lefts, but roundhouses. And just as I say that, he lands a thudding straight left.
Step back, step back.
Now he's throwing the right. For the first time in the fight, it seems Sanders has thrown a couple of meaningful right hands.
And they're trading big time again. Just when I said the action had slowed, now they're trading power shots. Vitali landed a right, Sanders landed another left. Straight right hand stops Sanders in his tracks. Left hook lands, right hand lands. What a show of courage by Corey Sanders as he takes shot after shot with blood streaming down his face.
Just a brawl, a heavyweight brawl.
Good, quick left hook by Vitali. Sanders can't get off the punch. Sanders flailing like a drunken sailor there.
He's ready to go, Jim.
And Vitali Klitschko is going to try to finish it right here. Unbelievable show of courage by Corey Sanders.
What keeps him up? That's it.
Finally, the referee rescues Sanders, and Vitali Klitschko stakes his claim.
Barkley comes out for round 7. You see the substance over his left eye. There looked like maybe there was a minor cut there, but it hasn't developed into anything. And Ed Aliano, who of course is known as one of the best cut men in the business, Percy Richardson, one of the other great cut men also here tonight, working with some of the Olympians. He did a good job of closing it. Round 7 action. Set for 12, the WBC middleweight championship. The champion Iran Barkley ripping.
Good left hook by Roberto Duran.
Duran landing on the inside, so is Barkley. And if they took a little time off in the 6th, although Barkley certainly didn't, Duran came out hard here in the 7th. Could this be his last stand in this bout?
He's so smart, though, inside. Barkley just fires, but Duran knows what he's doing. He moves around.
What a hook by Barkley.
And a good right hand by Duran.
The fact that Barkley is cranking up those hooks and landing like that, and Duran is not being staggered, really is amazing.
Well, as I say, this may wind up being the guy who can catch better.
The crowd starts to chant again. Even if it's not a home crowd for Duran when it starts, like Ali and some of the other greats like Sugar Ray Leonard, it always ends up being a home crowd for him. Barkley using the uppercut, that's been a real good weapon for him.
Duran slipped 6 consecutive punches that time. Just what beautiful boxing.
He's a master of defense. That's always been one of his trademarks. Excellent right hand. That one stunned Barkley, I think.
Barkley answered with a vicious left hook to the body, and Duran came back. He's nailing Barkley with some big punches now, Al.
What an uppercut by Barkley after Duran hit him with big shots. Nothing is phasing Roberto Duran. What a double left hook by Barkley. Duran holding on.
He's hurt, Al. First time in a fight, he's really hurt.
Can he weather this storm? Duran is hurt. He was hurt with 2 left hooks. Round 7 has been a classic.
Just about every round in this fight has been a classic.
That's true. in that 37-year-old body? That's what Barkley's wondering.
He's blowing now, Barkley.
Why not? Oh, right hand again by Duran over a very lazy jab by Barkley. Nothing comes easy to Barkley, and it's not coming easy tonight.
Watch their heads inside.
Right misses by Barkley. 3 straight left hooks by Barkley, 2 to the body and 1 to the head, and Duran still responds. They stare at each other after the 7th round.
He's getting a bit frustrated here, so he feels he has to go after Joe Cortez on the low blows. He needs a point, but right now, Bo may very well be in control of this heavyweight championship fight at the moment. This is the 10th round. Good left from Bo.
And ironically, that was a jab by Bo. I have Bo ahead.
Holyfield's attention.
It sure did. I have Bo ahead by 3 points.
The uppercut from Bo. He goes after Holyfield. Bo has Holyfield in trouble in the corner. Riddick Bowe landing shots on Evander Holyfield. Riddick Bowe trying to seize the title right here.
And throwing tremendous body shots. A great idea for Bo. He says he's a finisher and he's showing it, but Holyfield's still standing. Doing the right thing, trying to get in close to Bo and hold on.
And Holyfield did not go down. And the crowd explodes.
And Holyfield throws a right hand. What a warrior. And what an excellent job by Bo, even though he didn't knock Holyfield down. Tremendous combination punching by Bo. And what kept Evander Holyfield up is anyone's guess. Tremendous heart. And Bo's tired now. He threw a lot of punches. If Holyfield had anything left, he could do something, but God knows how he could. We all thought these were the rounds Holyfield would do well in, but let's give Riddick Bowe all the credit in the world. He's the one that's doing well. He's not tired from the weight loss. Well, right now, Bowe can't throw a punch. He's tired, Riddick Bowe.
But is Evander Holyfield able to capitalize?
Whatever happens in this fight, whatever happens in their careers, Evander Holyfield coming back. Doing something extraordinary.
Another uppercut. 3 uppercuts from Evander Holyfield. Now he goes after Bowe. Holyfield with the right. What a round.
Technique has gone out the window for Holyfield, and that's why he's getting in with a few counter shots. But forget everything. Evander Holyfield has done something remarkable in this round, even if Bo wins this fight, which he may well. What an incredible heavyweight round. And it forces you to ask yourself, is Holyfield completely out of this fight? In the scoring sense, probably yes at this point. But God knows he is still throwing some heavy punches.
And a right from Holyfield.
And Holyfield again.
Holyfield trying to put Bowe down. The final seconds of the 10th round.
Tremendous uppercut by Holyfield. That's one of the best rounds in heavyweight history ever. Period.
To win the NABF middleweight crown and do his part in creating the rematch. It's now up to Marvin Hagler. And Tommy, 5 rounds have gone by. Did you expect Mugabe to still be here? What are your impressions?
Well, Tim, I thought it was going to be a tough fight. I thought that the guys would go in there and take a few rounds. I thought it would definitely take a few rounds before they really start connecting. Right now, they're starting to slow down now, especially John Mugabe. He's sitting there, he's like a sitting target right now. And therefore, Hagler is using his jab very effectively and building up points with his jab. I think it's just be a matter of time before Hagler be able to get that left hand right through there.
Are you saying then that you think that it'll be Hagler's power ultimately, that he'll stop Mugabe before 12?
I think I don't think it will go 12 rounds. I think Marvin Hagler will stop him.
All right, Tommy Hearns with his viewpoint, and as we said, if anybody's really interested in the outcome, it's Thomas Hearns.
Tommy, you mentioned that Marvin's going to get that left hand through there, but so far since the fight started, I've noticed that he's been throwing his left hand very wide. That's about the straightest one he threw.
Well, what Hagler is doing is looping He's looping his left hand. He's not shooting a straight left hand. The first left hand I seen tonight was left hand just a minute ago.
A test of physical strength now, and Hagler's landing a good combination. But he can't move Mugabe back.
My God, Tim, what punishment this Mugabe's taking, and he's still there.
Hagler with target practice now, but he just cannot move Mugabe back. A warning to from Lane for a low blow again. A right hand lead by Hagler. Keeping the pressure on it. He caught a left counter. Another left counter from Mugabe, and Hagler won't move back. A test of wills, finally. Mugabe driven back to the ropes. 2 consecutive right hands. Finally, the legs of Mugabe starting to show a little wear. Hagler keeps the pressure on. The months of preparation, the conditioning, Hagler showing here as he fires one punch after another. But Mugabe still on his feet.
Tim, we talk about a guy with an iron shin. Mugabe has it.
There's an uppercut from Hagler.
Hagler better not punch himself out, Tim.
Now Mugabe firing back.
Better not punch himself out.
John Mugabe is some tough customer. Takes another shot.
He's hit Hagler with some good shots too, Tim.
Finally, they clinch along the ropes. First time Mugabe attempted to grab Hagler. And Mugabe fires back. He lands a left hook.
Mugabe is tie-in now.
What a round.
Round 10 scheduled for 12.
Time. Get over here. Go, time in. Let's go.
Tony Weeks checking the tape on the left glove of Castillo. They touch gloves, and here we go again. The WBC WBO unification lightweight title fight. Oh, what a left hook by Castillo, and Corrales is down. The mouthpiece comes out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me. You all right? You want to continue? Okay, here we go. Time. Come here.
They get the mouthpiece back. He was up at 8.
Put it in. There you go. Let's go. Here we go.
Bill Goosen trying to get involved. What a dramatic moment here in round 10 as Corrales hits the canvas. Castillo looking to finish it here. He goes down again. Takes the mouthpiece out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come here. You all right? I'm going to penalize you, taking 1 point off. Time. 1 point off here. 1 point off. 1 point.
Excessive spitting out of the mouthpiece. A point deducted.
Come on. You can spit out the mouthpiece.
To make matters even worse now,
You gotta fucking get inside on him now.
Dreadful round for Corrales. Down 2 times here in the 10th. Again, Castillo going back to work.
And if Corrales can get through this round, the dynamic of the fight has now changed to the point where he may very well need a knockout.
With 1:35 to go, he's got a long way to go, Corrales.
But he just hurt Castillo with the right hand, or at least pushed him back. That was astonishing, and he hurts him with a hook.
Corrales comes back, a straight right. Now Castillo against the ropes. Unbelievable. Ebb and flow. They're all standing here, Mandalay Bay. Corrales coming back after being on the canvas twice here in the 10th. Now Castillo steps back. Corrales winging. Castillo's in trouble. Weeks steps in, and the fight is over. Corrales with a remarkable, dramatic turnaround to win this fight.
We know that Mickey Ward can keep fighting through this kind of action.
Ward landed 42 out of 71 punches.
We're not sure about Getty because he hasn't been in this kind of a war with as strong a fighter as Ward before.
That body shot again. That's the body shot.
It's the left hook to the body, Ward's money punch, and this knockdown counts.
and he is hurt.
This is it. He's not going to recover. It's not like a head punch.
He may not be able to recover.
I don't think so. And Ward is going to go right back down there again. Right to the body again. He's still hurting from the body punch also still, in addition to the head.
Arturo Getty refusing to go down as Mickey Ward pounds away.
In the past, this is where Arturo Getty has been dangerous.
But Ward should go back to the body again.
Getty risking another low blow penalty to try to get Ward off of him, and lands another big shot.
Burton, did Ward punch himself out for the time being with that tremendous barrage in the first minute? Just look at this.
Unbelievable.
Can you believe there's still a minute and a half to go in the round? Getty blinking away the blood in his right eye. Can't see out of the right eye. Vicious body shots by Getty. Ward nods as if to say, come on, come on. Come on, let's fight.
Now, Getty is trying to get a break. Ward should go right back to the body. That's where he's going to the body. You know, you dream of fights like this, but very seldom do they live up to the expectation. This is even more than you could dream of.
Just imagine if you bought a ticket. Stop it, Frank. You can stop it any time. Arturo Getty's out on his feet. Frank Cappuccino's going to let him keep going.
Getty doesn't even have the strength to tie Ward up.
And Ward is tied. And here comes Getty back.
Less than 10 seconds in the round. Getty's going to survive the round.
This should be the round of the century.
The early rounds could really dictate how this fight will go.
The first round is a key round.
We're underway. And the pace is up-tempo right at the opening bell.
Hagler being the aggressor.
Hearns working that jab. He has a very quick jab. There's no denying it. And he caught Hagler with two good jabs and a right hand that might have hurt Hagler. Tremendous pace in the first round.
I expected this, Barrett. Both guys are going at it.
Hearns getting the better of it right now. No nonsense at all here. And a left hand by Hagler. What a pace.
You know, both the guys just weighing shots, so whoever gets caught in the chin
There was
may
a
go down.
left hand by Hagler, and it stood Hearns straight up. And a right hand. Both men have felt the wrath of the other.
Tommy is hurt. His legs a little shaky, unsteady.
And a left hand by Hearns. Threw that off his back foot, though. There's the short right.
Hagler now just uses defense. He's walking towards Hearns. He's doing the right thing now. Hearns is on his bicycle. Hagler now is going to his body.
Remember, Roldan caught Marvin Hagler early on also. There's another good straight right hand by Hagler, and another.
Now Hearns is using his movement. He's trying to throw Hagler off balance.
Hearns coming with a right hand lead that time.
Both fighters are really off balance.
Hagler leading with the right hand, but he's kind of lunging with it. There's another right hand, backs Hearns into the ropes.
Watch for Hagler's hook.
Now that was the right hand of Tommy Hearns, and it did catch Hagler, but he didn't take a backward step there. Another good right hand by Hearns.
Hagler's working his body now, trying to slow Tommy down. These guys are exerting a great deal of energy, Barrett.
Tremendous pace in the first round. Blood coming from the face of Marvin Hagler. Can't tell yet where it's coming from. We'll see.
Both guys will definitely be winded in the next round.
It is over the right eye, I believe, of Marvin Hagler. We'll wait till we get him. And there's a lot of blood early on here. An awful lot of blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. It is in a place where it could do serious damage. We'll know between rounds when we get into the corner. Hagler punishing Hearns now, but it is Hagler who is bleeding. This is still the first round.
The second round, these guys will definitely pace themselves. There has been no boxing at all, just fighting here.
Just slugging. Blood on the face of Marvin Hagler. Again, we can't quite tell where it's coming from while Hagler continues to dish out punishment. And now Hearns bounces right back. This may be the most brutal, even round you've ever seen in boxing.